What's up, everybody? D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're doing another Neca unboxing. Oh, that was too child-friendly. God darn it. What am I supposed to do? Oh no, now I'm stuck in a child-friendly loop. Oh, whatever shall I do? Oh, there you go. Now I've broken it. Okay, FTC, this video is not aimed at children. However, if you're a child, I hope you enjoy the video. I hate that I have to do that. Hey, I don't know if did I do the intro? What's up, everybody? D-Man back when we brand new video. We're going to be doing another Neca unboxing. I haven't even finished the last one for Godzilla 56 here. I haven't even gotten the tail on him yet, so that gives you a little bit of perspective in terms of the timeline of when this is happening. I just wanted to keep the ball rolling, you know? Why not get a Neca? What is this? I don't know what figure this is. Another Neca video in. I think this is Rodan, but I'm not totally sure. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do another one. In the meantime, well, I take my time on finishing that previous review. So let's get him out, shall we? Actually, this is going to be like a bit of a reveal as to what I think it's Rodan, but I'm not convinced. I should have bet money on it because it is Rodan. Look how large this box is compared to what was inside of it. It just seems like a little bit of overkill, but I appreciate it, Neca. I appreciate you guys looking out for my figures. Let's hope I don't rip the box this time like I did with the 56 Godzilla, shall we? Starting out, this box isn't nearly as glorious as the 56 Godzilla. I don't love the gray design. The poster's cool because it's a cool poster, right? It's a cool Rodan image. That's the cool part of it. It's not like the box itself is all that cool. What do we have here? Wingspan measurement to 13 inches wide. Articulated wings. Includes display base with support rod. Sweet. And then we have the image on the back here of Rodan flying around, looking great. What is this? Oh, it's just from the box. Flying around, looking great. And then you have the Rodan, Mothra, Godzilla images. Of course, no Ghidorah, because Neca did not want to do Ghidorah for Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And then here you have some information on King of the Monsters, the movie, and Rodan's image. Bottom of the box, just your normal stuff. Top of the box is just, you know, it's your normal Godzilla stuff. But you got the 65 years logo, which is cool. Not as much going on with this box as the last box. So let's pop this open and check him out. So you got what? You got Rodan flying with his support beam here. Probably the coolest promo image, so it's a good thing they went with that one. You have Rodan. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. This is the Neca figure that I've been the most excited about getting. Personally, I think the paint on this guy looks better than the SH Monstars version, which is also on its way. I don't know when it'll get here, but I've ordered it. So I personally think this Rodan paint job is better than what Monstars did with theirs. I've been the most excited to get this out. I thought that the Jack-specific Rodan was the best Jack-specific figure, so we'll see if that trend continues when I check this out, when I get this guy out, if I think it's better than the Mothra and better than the Godzilla, which I have already unboxed and reviewed on the channel before. This box was a little tricky to open. I didn't want to rip it. All right. Taking Rodan out, I accidentally took the background out with him. Oops, my bad. Anyways, for the background here, again, we just have this like weird Navy aircraft carrier, right? That's what that is. I don't know why on earth this keeps being in all the packaging and all the licensed stuff. It's not in the movie. It's not a visual from the movie, so I don't know what the heck it is. Now that that's put away, let's check Rodan out. Oh, I'm excited for this one. I just think this figure looks amazing. Starting out, I think you can just pop this fireball right on out. It doesn't look to be secured in by anything but plastic. Yeah, just pops right on out. Nice. It's pretty cool. It's a little darker or like messier painted than I expected or hoped, but I guess it's gonna be fine when you're looking at it from afar. Yeah, the paint's a little messy on this. So on the bottom here, excuse the glare. On the bottom here, you do have like some paint scratches right here, and then it's just not the greatest paint job I've ever seen, you know? Like, it looks a little messy. Just looks, yeah, messy. That's the way I'd put it. It looks messy. It doesn't look very polished. Certainly not as nice as the fireball on the display images. That is for sure. Now, one thing I'm noticing here that I did not know is that Rodan comes with two heads. I'm not sure why he comes with two heads, but he does. The alternate Rodan head, I guess I'm holding. So I suppose Rodan's head doesn't have any articulation. I don't don't know why it wouldn't, but I guess it doesn't. Let's see if I can get this in focus. So here's Rodan's little head. I suppose that there's going to be no articulation on this figure, and he's going to be stuck with either an open or a closed mouth depending on what you put on the figure. Kind of odd. I don't know why they wouldn't just put a little joint there so his mouth can open, but they didn't. I mean, the head's nicely painted at least. The eyes look, well, one of my eyes is looking straight down while the other one's looking out, but you're not going to be able to notice that from any angle. It's just kind of gray with your hints of red sprinkled throughout, and then you got a nice shiny red tongue, so it looks fine. It's just odd that they would do it the way they did it. I guess they didn't want the joint on the face to be distractingly large. It'll be interesting to see how Monster Arts handles that same issue. As for the support rod for Rodan for his flight, here it is. You got the nice like triangle support, so it will hold him up just fine. And you can plug that right on into your fireball. Let's see if you can do it without needing to heat up the fireball. It would appear that yes, you can, which is always nice. Here is our base stand for Outpost 56 on Isla De Mara. So it looks like, you know, you got your little Monarch facility. It's just kind of undetailed, but you do have nice stairwells, good little, it's nicely sculpted. It doesn't have much paint job going on, as you wouldn't expect it to. And then it has some cool guard towers here. That's what I am seeing. I'll try and hold that at an angle so you guys can see a little better. That's what we're working with. The nice mountain volcano design looks great, looks nicely painted. So that's all good to go. Wow, I'm blurry now. And then the fireball plugs nicely on into there, so that looks pretty cool. I think that looks pretty sweet with the explosion coming out. Let's see if I can, yeah, it's stuck in there pretty nice. I'm still a little nervous because I didn't really secure it greatly, but you know, you can see the fireball inside the base, and it does look pretty good. Yeah, I also like the way that it kind of cradles this outpost or this guard tower. I think it looks pretty cool. There's what it all looks like put together. Now on to Rodan himself, the anxiety causer. Holy cow, I feel like I'm gonna break him just touching him. Here he is. He comes in this awkward pose straight out the box. Look at that. He just looks silly to me. I've heard that you gotta work with his neck because I guess his neck comes out upside down. That's what people have said, so we'll try and put it how it's supposed to. I don't know how you could tell it's upside down. Supposedly it is upside down a lot of the time. A lot of people put it upside down, so I'm trying to like figure out how you would know that. I don't see. I think this looks right to me. You know, you got that, and if you really want his head to go up further, you just flip it around. I'll flip the neck around, and then you can get the head in like this weird flight pose. But yeah, I'm gonna keep mine like that, how I believe it's supposed to go. It's kind of a weird paint job. It is. It doesn't look as clean as it does on the promo images, which of course it won't. Monstars won't either. It doesn't look as clean as it does on the promo images, but it doesn't look bad. The head and the neck, I think, look worst because the wings themselves, from what I'm seeing, look pretty great. And then of course, here's the articulated wings it's talking about. Not only can they flap, which is nice, I like that, but they can also extend out just like they do in the movie to give him that nice long wingspan. That's actually really cool. I really like that. You can get him in his like dive positions. That's sweet. I'm a little kid inside. I just love playing with toys. Sorry, figures, I'm sorry. So I'm trying to see what we have to work with in terms of articulation. Doesn't look like a lot, but what you do have is fine. Although my Rodan's got a goofy little leg here. I don't know what's going on with that leg. I guess you can work with the legs to fix them. I just did, but there you go. Okay, so let's check him out. You've got the nice frilled wings. If you pay attention to the sculpt, nice, and it's pretty deep. I like it. I like all the cracks in him. Body doesn't look great. The tail looks weird to me, but the body actually looks fine. I love the sculpting on the chest there. You got the nice head. Try and turn it to the side. As you can see, there's like a weird painting going on where it looks very fleshy and gross. Doesn't look like lava to me. It looks like exposed flesh underneath this rocky skin. And then you continue down and you can see the other wing looks fine. This wing looks fine. Everything looks great. Like I said, the head itself looks a little gross almost. And then back of the Rodan, you've got that nice lava-y texture going on through the back. You've got the flames on the end of the wings, which is the thing that Monster Arts doesn't do that Neca does, and I think they do great with. Again, that weird fleshy head, and then you continue to the rest of the wing. Looks great. In terms of overall articulation, you've got your head that can turn, you've got a neck that can turn all the way around. Got my hands in the way, but you get the point. They can turn all the way around 360. They're on a ball joint. You can also get a pretty good range of motion in terms of looking down and looking up. Like I said, if you want to look up further, you can just twist the neck around and you can look up further. Because now you got them looking straight up in the air. And I'm sure some people like to pose them like that. I'm probably not gonna, because it just looks a little awkward to me. Then you've got these, I don't know what kind of joints these are. Hinges maybe? They can flap in and out. These do a good job. Can't really do much else with them outside of that. You can't like move them up or back at all. You know, you see what I'm trying to do? But you can flap them, which is fine. And then as we saw saw earlier, you have these. What kind of joints are these? Also hinges. You have hinges here that can bring the wings in and out. So if you want to pose him in this like small flight pose, he does look fine in it. It does look a little unnatural, but he looks fine in that small flight pose as well. So you can put him in however you want him, with the wings extended or with them brought in. You have to be a little careful with extending the wings because they will paint scratch, I'm sure, if you allow them to. As for the body, there is no articulation in the body, but you can do this with the legs. You can kick them out, so you can have them like that. So, you know, as I always said in my other videos, you can have them attack Ghidorah. That was always, for whatever reason, the lasting image for me. Or you can have them straight down. I'm probably going to have them straight down. And then there it all is together. Rodan on his flight stand. Looking awesome. I got to be very careful because I don't want him to fall, but he looks great. I actually do like that a lot. It does look pretty cool. I am probably going to switch my Rodan head so that he has the more aggressive, less fleshy and gross roaring head, but I don't want to worry about that quite at the moment. I might as well, right? I don't know. That just makes me so nervous. Oh boy. Oh, that was the cleanest fix ever. That was not a big deal at all. That's nice. So now you got him with the roaring head. Looks much better, doesn't it? You couldn't see because it was out of focus, but it does look better. I like the roaring head a lot more. Insert the good Rodan roared. Future editing demands because I don't like the new one. There you go. It's awesome. I like the figure. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Why? Because I liked it. That's how my ratings work pretty much. I liked the figure, so it gets an 8 out of 10. I mark it down on some of the sloppy paint with the base and that nasty fleshy head. But other than that, this figure's, it didn't let me down. I like it. It's pretty great. I have been waiting for a good Rodan figure, and now I have one. So that's always nice. I'd like to retroactively say that Neca Rodan is probably like a 9 out of 10. After messing around with it a whole bunch off camera, it's one of my favorite figures, period. One of my favorite Godzilla figures. It's awesome. I think they killed it with that figure. And that'll do it for this one, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. D-Man out.